and today we are going to do some cooking. So I am making spaghetti squash, and I am going to stuff them. So my first step was to take my spaghetti squash, and I used two, and to wash it off, and to cut it in half, and then scoop out all the seeds. So you want to just scoop out all the seeds, and then you want to, so it should look like this once you do that. And I put a little bit of olive oil and some salt and pepper. And you want to also preheat your oven to 400 degrees because you are going to roast these for about, it depends on your oven and how hot it really gets. But initially, I do it for 40 minutes. I check it. I insert it with a knife or a fork. And if it goes through and it's soft, then they're all roasted. So we're going to roast them for, I'm going to start 40 minutes. To make the filling, I'm going to make like a filling / sauce. That was my oven. Sorry about that. So I'm going to make a filling / sauce. So it's going to be like a chunky spaghetti sauce kind of. So I'm going to use portobello mushrooms. I have two, and I'm just going to cut them very small. I'm going to cut everything kind of like in small little dices. And I have some spinach. I'm not going to use the whole bag, but a couple handfuls of spinach. You could also use kale. I have a zucchini. You could also use a summer squash, whatever your preference is. I have a jar of roasted red peppers. I'm just going to use a handful of that. I got my handy dandy garlic. I have some tomato paste. And I have a jar of tomato and basil pasta. First, what you want to do is cut up all your vegetables into like a small dice. And then you want to turn your pot on a medium heat with a little bit of olive oil. And you want to saute the garlic first. Then you want to add the onion, and then the rest of your vegetables can go in, and then the sauce, and so forth. It got a little noisy in my kitchen, so I'm just going to use voiceover for the rest of this video, but this is the sauce after I chopped all the veggies, and I sauteed them, and added the jar of sauce. So right here is the breadcrumb mixture you're going to put on the top of the spaghetti squashes after you stuff them, and I'm using nutritional yeast, and I'm using Italian seasoning, and I'm using some Panko breadcrumbs, and I'm also going to use a couple of drizzles of extra virgin olive oil and mix it all together. So I just want to note that for this breadcrumb mixture, I just eyeballed the amounts of each ingredient. So to scoop out your squashes, you just want to take a fork and just scoop out all of the spaghetti strands and then add it to your sauce, and you mix that all together. Then you want to add the sauce / filling mixture back into the squashes that were scooped out, and then put the breadcrumb mixture on top. Lastly, you want to put it back into the oven for 15 minutes to brown up the breadcrumbs, and then enjoy. Be careful, it's hot. Also, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the day. Bye! Also, I just want to hop back on here and say that the recipe will be in the description down below. I will also make a blog post on www.sarahstastytreats.com. That'll be linked in the description below. I'll have my Facebook linked, and also I'll have my email link.